Good morning, it's, what is it, Tuesday the 28th of May. I have had an early start in the sewing room today. Early for me, not early by anyone else's standards, early for me because I haven't been at the gym this morning. I have finished a custom order for a basket. Actually I've put some of these in my shop, but they're for pre-orders only. They'll be made to order, so if you would like one in this combination, because I know I've got lots of fabrics, the listing's in my shop, so if you order one there will be a small delay of maybe 3 to 5 days before it would be shipped out. So that one's made to go out today. I've got one more thing to sew up to go out in an order, and that's going to go along with some of the baskets that I was finishing off yesterday. So I'm just getting things finished off and then I'm going to go and pack orders. Again, thank you if you've placed an order. I walked in the sewing room this morning and I spotted the new fabrics sitting there, and I'd forgotten all about these new ones, so usually that gives me huge motivation to make more things. Again, can't wait to try that one, see what it looks like, and well, yeah, all of them are going to look so nice. So that's giving me a bit of motivation for what I'm doing next, because I haven't really got a plan of what I'm doing next. I usually just go with whatever I fancy doing. I keep saying I want to make some storage pouches, and I haven't done that yet, so that might be a nice way to use some of those fabrics, just smaller bits of fabric rather than making the huge baskets. I'm a little bit chilly. It's very strange weather at the moment. We're having beautiful blue skies and blazing hot sun interspersed with heavy showers. It's that kind of really annoying, unpredictable weather. I've chanced it. I've put the washing out again today. Different washing from yesterday. Yesterday's obviously didn't get dry. It's just the bedding that's out today, so I hope that'll be dry enough, and if I keep an eye on it I can bring it back in. I'll have the post office to go to later on, pop into Lidl, and just, yeah, more of life really, the same old, same old. I keep thinking of things that I was going to video, or videos I was going to make, like the whips, and I feel like because it's the last week I'm going to run out of time, and then what usually happens the week after I've vlogged like this is that I remember all the stuff I wanted to put in vlogs and I forgot, so probably get to next week and be like, oh yeah, I was going to do this, I was going to do that. But I think later on today, actually, yeah, later today I'm going to film the whips video, and that way I'll have it banked for later on in the week, and if there's not much happening on one of the days I'll use that as my vlog, so it will go up this week. Yeah, that's a bit of a plan anyway. Yeah, not much else to chat about. I'm not feeling very chatty today. Too well to get to sleep last night. I feel like I'm going to bed and then feeling a bit anxious about something. I'm not entirely sure what. My jaw, I could feel I've been clenching my jaw in my sleep. I think maybe I'm a bit nervous about the dentist coming up, because I know I've got treatment coming up. That's probably going to weigh on my mind a lot subconsciously. Yeah, it's annoying because I'm really tired, and as soon as you say you're tired it makes you yawn. So yeah, it seems I need to do a 7-mile hike in order to have a really good sleep. Thank you all for your lovely comments on my video about walking up Schiehallion, the Munro. Yeah, it seems that you enjoyed the video as well, so thank you, and lots of you left me nice encouraging comments, which was lovely. Yeah, it was a big achievement for me. I have recovered, my legs are fine now, absolutely fine actually, which I'm so surprised at. Right, I'm going to get on with this other sewing and think about maybe having a coffee shortly, and I'm going to pack orders. I forgot to say that this basket is finished with the green and the green, and I'm going to put that one in my shop. There are plenty of these fabrics, so again I'm going to put this one in as a made to order. I mean, this one's available, but I'll do a listing for a few of them, and then in the future if you order one it will be made as and when the order comes in. So I've got that one, and I've also made a little dinky one in this gorgeous floral fabric, which I can't get enough of. I'd love a couch like that, a nice granny couch. And I've teamed it with picnic basket red gingham. I think that's adorable. How cute would that look as your lunch bag? That's so beautiful. So that one's going in the shop as well. That one's not going to be made to order. I've only got one of those, so if you'd like it, snap it up. I do hope that they'll be in the shop by the end of the day, by the time you see the video. If that's not the case, I'll pop it on the screen and they will be in tomorrow. But I will, another job to add to my list for today is get these photographed and get them in my shop. But yeah, just love that floral. It's a vintage Sanderson floral and it's stunning, and I've seen it a few times as curtains, and I've snapped it up and turned it into lots of other beautiful things. So that one is going to be in the shop along with the green and the green.
Sometimes we act like a fool, not aware we're troublemakers. Sometimes we try to be cool, not being givers, only takers. Stop for a minute, stop and breathe for a minute. Don't get over your head, try to listen instead, won't you?
I have just filmed my whip video, so here's a little sneaky peek of what is in that. I think it's really funny how I can go between really muted earthy tones and big pops of colour. I think that sums me right up and my colours right up. But yeah, I've narrowed it down to the whips that I'm most likely to actually go back to. And yeah, that was quite good fun pulling them out. So stay tuned for the whip video, which will be up later this week sometime, and you can see what all these things are and get a better look at them. But it's very satisfying seeing them all sat there in a pile. Makes a nice picture. I have just had lunch, beans on toast. You can't beat beans on toast, the best lunch. Today has just gone like yesterday. We've just had a massive downpour of rain, which is super annoying because I had my bedding on the washing line and I didn't know it was raining. I was in my packing room packing orders. So the washing's in. I've turned the heating on now to try and help it to dry because yesterday's washing is still not dry, so yeah, very annoying. I am just taking photos of the bags. So here is one. I've put my knitted scarf into it just to show in a photo what the bag would be used for, although you can use it for anything. Of course, I just like to use my knitting or my crochet projects as props. I think it looks really good, and the colours actually really go with all the colours inside the basket, so that's quite nice. This is just a big offcut of flooring panel, I think, and I think it actually came from like a DIY shop. They just had offcuts at the door, like all sorts of offcuts of stuff, and they were just free or a donation or something, but it works brilliantly as a background prop. My table here has a piece of like white wood on it. It's actually wallpaper, just put on another piece of wood. It's like plywood that I know IKEA used to have. I don't know if they still do it at the door. The back door, they have all sorts of offcuts and just odds and ends, like cupboard ends and stuff. So it's just wallpaper stuck on that, and it gives me a nice background there too. So cheap and cheerful, but I think they look really good. It's nice to have that as a background. So I'm going to get these photos taken and I'll be going out shortly. If it's chucking it down with rain at school time, then I'll time it so that I'm picking Joshua up as well so he doesn't get soaked. I've got post office. Oh, I need to remember to return that skirt actually that I showed you yesterday, if I can be bothered doing that today, because I've got to go to Lidl as well. Kind of a busy day, even though I feel like I've not done much, but filming the extra vlog, I suppose I need to remember that that is work that I've got banked for another day, so I can feel a little bit smug at that. Right, I shall crack on with my photos.
Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your back if you'll have mine. You and I wanna leave everything behind. If you wanted to, promise you we will be alright. If it's you and I want you to myself. We can stay in hotels, just living off the edge. Only good times ahead. So let me put a smile upon your face. Maybe make your worries go away. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far,